Malacañang appealed to the United States government to investigate the death of a Filipino nurse after she was assaulted by a homeless man in New York City. In his palace briefing, presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said all victims of violations of the right of the life are entitled to a speedy domestic remedy. Take a look.
Victims of violation of the right to life are entitled to a speedy domestic remedy. No? So we appeal, of course, to the U.S. administration to investigate and prosecute the killer of this Filipino nurse. Assaulted
From
pala. Oh
Malaysia,
yeah, died. No? So we call upon the U.S. government to do what is incumbent upon any state, no, where there is a killing.
in a statement on Sunday, the Philippine Consulate General in New York announced the death of Maria Ambrosio, a 58-year-old health nurse from New Jersey. It added that the death of Ambrosio is the latest among series of violent acts committed by mentally ill individuals against members of the Filipino community in New York City since January this year. According to a police report, a homeless man identified as Jermaine Foster first grabbed the mobile phone of a 29-year-old woman along West 41st Street and Broadway and collided with a 58-year-old Ambrosio, knocking the latter down as he fled. Ambrosio was pushed, fell, and cracked her skull when her head hit the pavement. Police said the homeless man Foster took off but was arrested minutes later. Oncology nurse Maria Ambrosio should have been working at Bayonne Medical Center on Saturday night. Instead, her brother said the 58-year-old was surrounded by her family when she was taken off life support. In addition to Friday's incident, CBS local news said Foster was arrested last month after he allegedly groped a woman on the street. He was charged with forcible touching and sent to a hospital for psychiatric evaluation. As for Ambrosio, her family said she immigrated to the U.S. from the Philippines in the late 1980s and often sent money back home to her family. Meanwhile, Foster is being held and awaiting multiple charges.